Hello, okay, back again, so it must be time for the next ab core routine, part of our ab core series. These are great short standalone routines that will help build core strength, stability and mobility, 3 key elements for pain-free movement. So yeah, short standalone routines, or you can throw them in at the end of your main workout. That's what we tend to do. You can do them at the end of your run or whatever it is that you know, whatever your thing is. And you will find, stick with it, give it a go for a few weeks, and you will really start to feel the benefits. Now, this one is, we're progressing from the previous ones. So if you're new here, you can always revisit some of the earlier ones, including the tutorials, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's another 20-10, so we do 20 seconds of work followed by 10 seconds recovery, and it gives us time to move, switch to the next movement exercise. So the first one is going to be single leg bridge, moving bridge on this one. So we're progressing from the 2-footed to the single, and now we've got a bit of movement going on in this routine. So so similar to the previous one, I'm going to cross over, right over left. So you may feel, when you're lifting, you may feel a little bit of the inner thigh hip there, and it's a good test of your peripheral, almost your glute mobility as well. So if that's kicking out, you've got tight peripheral, almost tight glutes, and that can lead to issues, niggles, aches and pains, all that kind of stuff. So these routines are beneficial, not just for your core, help counterbalance some of those niggles that you may have. So let's get stuck in then. This is a 20-10. We're on the last legs of this battery here, so hopefully we'll get through it. So I'm going to lift and I'm going to lower under control, and as I lift and squeeze, trying to square that knee up. Lower under control, lift and squeeze your glutes. The weight is on that left heel and on my shoulders. It's just nice and controlled for 20 seconds.
3, 2, 1.
Squeeze, brilliant. And I'm just going to relax for the 10. Get in position for the other side. So now it's the left across the right.
3, 2, 1.
So as I'm lifting, I'm just trying to square it best I can, but don't force it. Stick with it. Over time, you'll find that you'll get a lot looser. If those glutes are really tight, you can always revisit some of our mobility routines, health circuits, all that kind of stuff.
3,
loosen you up.
2, 1.
Brilliant, there we go. So the next one is our side plank with a slight progression.
3.
So we've looked at the modifications on these.
1.
So I'm on my side plank. I'm aligned from head to toe in length and in width. All I'm doing is gently dropping the hips towards the mat. That's what I'm saying, is I'm not internally rotating in, keeping that shoulder back. Just gently dropping the hips. As you drop, you're still engaging that
3,
core, keeping
2,
your plank alignment,
1.
not just letting it sag. Show it from this side. So we've got that plank alignment, aligned from
3,
length
2,
and width,
1.
and just subtly drop the hips, keeping them off the mat. You're not just letting it sag there. Keep that core aligned and engaged. You visit that tutorial, that'll protect your back.
3,
Gently lowering
2,
and lifting.
1.
Great job. Now the next one is the lion bird dog. But we're going to do a moving one, so I'm going to stick on one
3,
side.
2,
So it's left hand,
1.
right leg. Raise up, look up. I'm going to gently lower, and you can put the foot and hand down if you want. But ideally, if you just keep the foot off and keep the hand just off the mat, it keeps a little bit of resistance. I'm going to look down, just to get that lower in the neck. But if I tend
3,
to...
2, 1.
So that hand is just hovering off every time as you lower. Hover.
3,
You can rest if you need
2,
to. So this side,
1.
look up. Keep that leg straight as well. You're not bending the knee and down. So I'm resting. This time I'm going to keep the hand and foot just off the mat. Up and down. Up. Makes it a little bit more challenging.
3, 2, 1.
Great job. Now I'm going to come to the kneeling bird dog. Now, this time the back leg is staying out.
2, 1.
This right arm is coming across my body and I'm rotating it out. Now you can face forward. I'm just looking at the camera just to make sure I'm staying in shot. You can look along if you prefer. You can look forward or you can look down. Pick one and stick with it. So this arm is moving out.
3, 2, one.
So we want this horizontal line. We'll try and keep that leg, push through the toes, keep your glutes nice and tight, which is your butt. So from this angle,
3, 2, 1.
squeeze in, across, and it's coming out, and it's in line with my shoulder there. Look. Stability, core stability. You can see what I'm doing with the leg, and this arm comes out.
3, 2, 1.
Keeping it nice and engaged throughout. Great job. And our last one, we're going to look at the dorsal raise, which is like the back extension,
2, 1.
but the legs come as well. Eyes up, gently lower. And similar to the lion bird dog, you can rest if you need to. If you keep a little bit of resistance, eyes up, gently push the hips to the floor, keep the legs straight, upper and lower together.
2, 1.
Brilliant. Okay, now we're going to introduce this skydive hold to finish. We call it the skydiver. So the palms are up,
3,
they're behind.
2, 1.
Pull the shoulder blades together, gently push your hips to the floor, just the upper body on this one. Eyes to the sky, looking up towards the ceiling, best you can, easing them. Shoulder blades together at the back. Almost like you're doing that tandem skydive.
3, 2, 1.
And gently relax. And there you have it, we had enough juice there, that's brilliant. So those ones may feel a bit awkward, those ones, because they're bringing you into this extension, which counterbalance hours of this flexion. So it may feel awkward, you should feel no pain, you may feel a stretch, but you should feel no pain. Pain is a warning sign. So there you go. So just stop if there's any pain there. But yeah, you should be ready for that one now. So give it a go, let me know how you get on, and I'll see you on the next one.